Hola and boa tarde, mundo. Unfortunately, despite my promise of a wonderful outdoor adventure in this video, the rains and the hailstones have hampered that. It's actually travelling in two directions right now, some coming down and some going across, but basically not good conditions to be outdoors. So instead, we're going to have a little home day, aren't we, Story? We're going to take your tent into the living room, have a little living room picnic, read some books. What do you think?
Daddy, he's on.
Okay.
Here's a frog one.
That's the frog book, isn't it?
Okay.
Come on, let's take the tree house. That's what you call it, isn't it? The tree house. Even though it's a teepee, really. Come on then. Got your books? Come on then, let's set up the tree house. Okay, Story, you're in charge of decorating the teepee, alright?
What?
Have a look at yourself in the mirror, Hitler. What's happened to your face? Have a look at have a look in the mirror.
I don't know, what?
It's a proper Hitler ash moustache.
I just moved out
The fire, yeah. Look at that silly mummy. Baby chick update. She's not doing well. I read online that if a chick is injured, you should isolate it from the rest of the chicks, which we've done, and feed it plain yogurt, which we're trying to do. But it's only eating little bits at a time, and I'm not sure if this chick's going to make it. We'll be keeping an eye on her throughout the day. Oh wow, we've got super decorations up. Look at that. We're going all the way, are we?
There you go.
Here's your Story Ember bunting. It hasn't even made it up into your room yet. This Our Planet has become our lunchtime watch together programme, isn't it, Story? We call it animals, don't we?
Yeah.
Eden's asleep on the sofa. And ironically, the sun actually did come back out. It won't last though. We made homemade hummus this morning with the intention of filming a food video. We also made some chocolate brownies which were intended to go into our video, but we can't do that either until next week, so we'll just save the footage.
The big grey clouds are still outside, so I am heading out here to the kitchen to make us a coffee. Ooh, I got worried there for a minute that this wasn't going to stop. It is very full up. I'm also going to put out a little slice of our cake that Story and I made this morning. Story's got a little cup of warm milk too, at her request. There you go, little girl. Oh! So, a chick update. It is not looking good.
Still alive, but...
It's still breathing, yeah, but it's, I don't think it will last much longer.
So weak. Not sure what to do, really. Yeah. Say bye-bye, chick.
Bye-bye, I will see you soon.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jay's gonna put it back in the box now and take it back in to the warm because we've had the heater on in the house. It's nice and warm and cosy in there. Story wants to play football, so we've come outside to do that. We've also got some little scraps to go and give the chickens, haven't we, Story?
Yes.
What have we got in there?
What today? Apples. Apples.
Yeah.
Pears.
That's right. And there's a bit of cucumber in there as well.
Cucumber.
We'll go and check the status of the last chick as well. Check that that one's still there. There you go. Feed the chickens. Hiya, chicks. Hello. You're a friendly one, aren't you? Whenever we come to the coop now with food, this chicken will run at us. It's quite friendly. She lets Story stroke her as well. And there we have the last chick over there, staying close to its mummy.
All done, Mummy.
All done. Did you give him all the apples?
I'm mine. Look, he's eating it.
Is she?
Look.
Oh, good. You like apples, hey? And Daddy comes with bad news.
It's gone. Just like 10 minutes later, just went limp.
Oh, poor thing.
We came out to see the sun one last time.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Daddy's gonna bury the chick. This is where we put the other one. I do feel pretty gutted that we've only got one chick left out of the 8 that we had in the beginning. And it's the not knowing as well what really happened to them. They just kind of disappeared in the night.
Mystery.
Yeah, it's not nice.
It's worse, I think.
Yeah.
Sacha and I were debating whether we should expose Story to the reality of life and death. And in the end, we decided we were just going to be honest about everything.
Yeah.
So we have showed her what's going on and we've told her to. Obviously, she can't understand much of it, but got to try.
I'm being pitching something.
I'm making a hole. Do you want to help?
Yes, please.
Okay, use your hand. Good girl. Use a spade, really.
When I do it.
Okay, let's pop him in.
Yes, please. Oh,
Say bye-bye, chick.
let's drop it on.
Bye-bye, chick. And then we cover him up.
Sending him back to the Earth, Story.
Maybe Dickens go now.
Yeah, he's gone.
Whatever hurt him.
Good night.
Don't know him. Good girl.
Oh, that was a nice goodnight kiss. They'll help the plants to grow now, Story. That's what happens in the cycle of life.
Say bye, Richard. Bye, bye, Richard. Ben, open it here.
Yeah. Put your hands here.
What's that, Story?
Nestor.
Gaston, that's what you call ladybugs, don't you?
In the program.
Yeah.
Aww.
That was good. Transferring it from one hand to the other. Well done. It's very gentle.
Careful.
Oh, he's gonna go up your sleeve. Oh.
Doesn't find a way.
He likes you.
He's flexible. He don't want hand.
I don't know what kind of response we're going to get to this video to what we did and how we did it. We don't really know what the right thing is to do, but I certainly don't feel like it was the wrong thing. And I'm happy that we're exposing Story to the reality of life and death. I think it's important for her to see things for what they are and not be sad about them, but just to understand them and respect them too. Look at the sunshine. Where did this come from? It's really been temperamental today, hasn't it? Hailstones, grey clouds, then blue skies again. Wind, no wind.
I've come in here just to show my finished wall hanging. It is done. I've just finished trimming off the ends. All the scraps are down here on the floor. It is not perfect, the bottom of it. Could be a bit more even, I think, but I think it turned out really well. And there we go, all finished. I like it, and I like doing it too. It's quite therapeutic.
It's time for you to go to bed, baby.
Yes, we're just teeth brushes, didn't we?
Brushes.
Yeah.
Did you brush off everything?
Hummus.
Yeah.
Cucumber.
What else did you eat?
Hummus.
Yeah.
Cucumbers.
Yes. Not all you ate though, was
What
it?
else?
Chips. Snail. Bananas. Chips.
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 Okay, and what about lovely cake?
Chips.
Brownie.
Brownie. Pea soup. Botany.
Wow, you had so much food.
What a day of eating. It's a good thing you brushed your teeth then. Experiencing what we did with the baby chick today has made me quite aware of Eden, and that one day, probably not too distant future, we're going to be going through those really hardcore emotions of seeing her leave our lives, and I'm not looking forward to that day at all. It's going to be very difficult to deal with. Eden has been such an important part of our life for so many years. I don't think I'm prepared for it yet. Luckily you're not showing any signs of slowing down yet, Eden. You're still like a puppy to me. Well, today didn't quite work out how we planned it to. Let's do the final chicken check. Where's the baby chick? I've noticed that now that the chicks are gone, the mum just sleeps up here. There it is. It's just left the last chick to fend for itself down there. Well, there's an update. There's now 7 eggs in here. There were 6 the other day. I'm wondering when one of you's going to decide to go and sit on them, otherwise they're never going to hatch. I really do feel bad about today. I was just saying to Sacha, in the last year, I feel like I've become a more compassionate person. Something like this wouldn't have affected me so much the year before, but I really do feel it today. I'm not sure if it's got something to do with learning how to keep animals that I've never had to look after before and failing at that, even though there was nothing we could have done. And I hope that any of the content of today's video hasn't upset any viewers too much. I mean, it's been quite a bad day for us as well, but we are honest people, and I feel like these video diaries are important to keep as honest as possible. That way the content is genuine. I'm going to close up these doors now and end the video. Sorry again that we didn't get to go out and about like we'd planned to, but we will get round to doing that soon, and we'll see you on Friday for more vlogs. Bye. I think one of the worst things about the situation is that it's knocked our confidence in being nice people. Like, by doing so, you can easily be taken advantage of. You're excellent at making coffee. Wow. That's very good dancing.